conference tournament, we have the not undefeated, they have one loss, the North Carolina Tar Heels, coached by Tacos, and the Dayton, I'm not sure what their mascot is, but Dayton, number 4 seed in the Eastern America Conference, as North Carolina gets the ball first. They go for an easy layup, but it's not in, and looks like we have some technical issues with some players, so we're going to wait a little bit here. UNC had the ball first. They missed the first shot. UNC, I've heard they only have one loss this season. I'm not sure who it's from, but Dayton in here trying to upset the number 1 team in the conference, as I don't know what his name is, but he's going to go up for the layup. He's going to pass it to Clayton. Clayton down low, throws it, does not go in. Shot is off. Heavily contested as well, as the UNC player goes and misses the layup as well. Whole bunch of misses so far, and a turnover, almost a turnover if that North Carolina defender would have been able to hold on to the ball, but he could not have. Dayton holds on to possession. 0 points so far, 3 missed shots as Joseph carries the ball, but he turns it right over. I'm not sure, I can't tell who the North Carolina players are, but that's okay. Number 23, wearing Michael Jordan's number, misses another layup. Wow. 4 missed layups so far in this game, 0 made shots. Not what you want to see if you're a fan of either teams, as Joseph trying to cross over that defender. Lawrence has it in the corner, drives to the lane, throws it down on number 35 for North Carolina, as Dayton makes the first shot of the day and takes the first lead of the day, as 16 North Carolina driving the paint, heavily contested, but it still goes in. North Carolina responds with 2 points. Joseph driving down the lane, pass it down to Henry. Henry takes an awful shot, but it's actually a pass. Looked like it was a little shot animation there. Has it open to the 3. Henry, another shot. Now he misses. Lee throws it to Lawrence on the arch. Tries to get past the defender, jukes him out a little bit. Now throws up a heavily contested shot, does not go in. And both teams struggling to put the ball in the hoop so far in this game. UNC trying to make something happen on offense. 16 wide open, gets the foul though. Had an easy dunk, but gets fouled by that Dayton defender. And 2 free throws for North Carolina, both should go in. Yeah, I can't see North Carolina's names, so I'm pretty much just going to be calling them by their numbers the whole time. Lawrence takes the inbound pass, going across the midcourt.
Lee on the wing.
And pass it down to Lee. Lee back to Lawrence. Lee trying to make some moves here, passes it to Joseph. Thought he was open, but now the defender's right on him. Joseph takes a weird floater layup right in front of that UNC defender. It goes in. 4 points for Dayton, tie game as they foul for some reason. And yeah, they foul 23, bringing up the inbound pass, and they just get to reset that shot clock. 16, foul again, reach in by Dayton. 3rd team foul. I don't know what Dayton's mascot is, but Dayton's mascot. Tar Heels with the ball. 16, pass it down to the big man, 32. Has an open layup, he takes it, and it's off. Not really that heavily contested as well. 32 just misses the point-blank layup. Not very many points going out in this game so far, as Joseph juking out that defender, takes another bad layup for this Dayton squad, and both teams are struggling to put ball in hoop. Maybe it's good defense, maybe it's bad offense, who knows? But number 30 on UNC puts the ball in the basket with a mean dunk. And Dayton, now down by 2, has the ball, crossing midcourt. Joseph down to Lawrence. And Joseph just pulls up a 3, and it barely rims out. And UNC now has the ball. Down to 32, trying to go for another layup. Down to 30 in the 3-point line. 23 has an open lane, but gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for UNC. First free throw is good. Second free throw should be good as well, and it is. North Carolina doubles Dayton's score halfway through this first quarter. A lot less scoring than the last game I saw. I think it was South Carolina and somebody else. But a steal almost from UNC as a wide open three-pointers behind. I don't know who it was with that ball, but he could not get it to his open teammate. As there's a three-pointer here for Joseph. And he's cold and it does not matter. Joseph hits the first three-pointer of the game, and Dayton cuts the lead to only one with 2 minutes left in this first, as the layup from UNC is off and Dayton has a chance to take the lead. Lawrence throws it. Henry down to Lee, down to Lawrence at the three-point line. Clayton trying to drive to the lane. He pulls up, misses. Rebound by UNC. Driving up lane, it's number 23, has 30 on the perimeter. He takes a three-pointer with the big man and he misses. 23 with the rebound, back out, 30, wide open mid-range. Missed again. Not wide open, it was a little bit contested. It looked open for a minute, but could not put it in. Dayton with the ball. They've shown that they can make it from the three ball. Let's see if they can do it again. Joseph pulls up again, and this time misses. I think he's 1 for 3 from the three-point line. He's probably the only person on Dayton that's shot the ball beyond the arc so far, as UNC has the ball once again, trying to take a even bigger lead as 16 drives to the lane, but passes it back out, back to 30, double covered in the paint, has to bounce it out. 16 to the lane, dunks it right on that Dayton defender. And the Tar Heels take a 3-point lead with under a minute left in this first quarter. Lee with the ball, gives it to Henry. Now Joseph thinking about that three-pointer, but he's not going to take it. Gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence with a lane, gets fouled. No and one, but 2 shots for Dayton to possibly, most likely, cut the lead to 1 point. Second shot is good. North Carolina, 1-point lead with the ball. As 16 has the ball. Little 3-on-3 action. Trying to go to the lane. He's a little contested here. Passes it back out to the three-point line. And now 16 has a lane. Heavily contested, but actually fouled. Didn't look like a foul to me, but I guess it was. And North Carolina shooting 2 to take a 3-point lead with just over 26 seconds left in this first quarter.
26 seconds left in the first quarter.
Joseph, team leader in points, has over half of the points for Dayton, and Lawrence has the other half. Joseph trying to drive the lane, but he's not big enough. Now the big man on the three-point arc does not make it in. Dayton misses another three-pointer on the day. They're 1 for 4. As North Carolina trying to make something happen, trying to make a buzzer beater happen at the end of the first quarter. They shoot a shot. I don't know if it got off, but it doesn't matter. It does not go in. North Carolina has a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter. A lot of missed shots, I would say. Yeah, both teams are missing layups, missing three-pointers. UNC not having the best day so far. Like, I mean, to only have one loss, I would expect them to make more shots. Oh, I'm saying. Dayton gets the ball to start the second quarter. Lawrence, 4 points for Dayton. Trying to tie this game up or make it a 1-point game as they pass it down to Clayton. Trying to get his first points, but he passed it back out to Joseph. Back to Clayton. It's going to be a 3-second violation from Dayton, and UNC is going to get the ball off of a costly turnover for Dayton. Here comes number 30, passes it. It's going to be not going in. It looked like they might have goaltended, but no. Probably not possible as the dunk goes in for Lawrence. Has 6 on the day, and Dayton cuts the lead to 1. Very competitive game so far for a team that was fighting for a chance to be in this tournament. Or not, that's not what I meant. Well, I guess, yeah, because they were the 4 versus 5 as North Carolina makes a 2-pointer. Dayton had to do the 4 versus 5 game. And now they're playing the number 1 team. They're being very competitive. Joseph, thinking about that 3-pointer, does not take it. Lawrence point high, where he has the most points in the team, has an open three-pointer, gives it to Clayton, but he doesn't take it. My God, shot clock violation from Dayton. Did not get this ball off. And it would have been blocked anyway. Didn't even matter. But UNC has a chance to make it a two-possession game with a shot made here. But I think one of the teams took a timeout. Yeah. Flyers. Dayton Flyers. That's what they are. They're the Flyers. Okay. I actually had no idea. After a timeout, UNC trying to make it a two-possession lead. Driving up the court is 23, their point guard. Number 30 backing down. That Flyer defender with a floater does not go in. Layup missed. And Dayton has the ball once again. Joseph. Back down to Clay, back to Joseph. Lawrence, point high on the team. Trying to get some more before this half is done. As he goes for the layup, gets fouled. And Dayton shooting two once again. It's a tale of who could get the most free throws on the day so far. Both teams, I think, probably like half their points are from free throws. As Dayton hits both. Back to a 1-point lead. Neither team has been able to separate themselves from the other so far. It's been a pretty even matchup. As number 16 has it on the three-point line. Trying to make it to the lane. He has a lane here. Stops. Floater. Goes in. Could have had a layup there, but he took a little mid-range. And his name is Person, I'm pretty sure. He has 10 points. What a shot. Dayton with the ball. Joseph to Lawrence. 8 points for him. Oh my God. What a shot. Foul. I was going to say that Lawrence and Joseph have every point on the team, but now not anymore as Henry cashes in his first point and probably his second with more free throws. And there it is. Another 1-point game. Both teams pretty evenly matched as 16 has his takeover. Looks like he had a lane for a second to the hoop, but he did not take it. Has the ball once again. Has a screen for him and a wide open dunk. Throws it down, 16 with the dunk. Tyrone Person, I think his name is, 12 points on the day. Hopefully I'll remember that. Joseph hasn't scored in a while. Down to Henry, and he gets the and one. Dayton is now going to have a chance to tie it up with 3 minutes left in the half, and it goes in. All tied up in this 1 versus 4 seed matchup. As 23 drives to the lane, it's going to be off, and Dayton has a chance to take the lead against a one-loss Tar Heel squad. Down into the paint. It's going to be off. Henry tried to go for some more points. Did not work out for him. And take over for Person. Pass it down to his teammate. Person has the ball once again. Being well guarded by this Flyer defense.
6 to shoot.
Now they're going to slow it down. Wide open mid-range. UNC, bang. 20 points for the Tar Heels. Take a 2-point lead over the Flyers. But it's been like this all game. It's been pretty even for most of the time. Or for all of the game, I would say. Now Dayton has a chance to respond. And they have been doing it all game. Clayton, 0 points down to Lee. Trying to go to the rack. Has 2 people on him, but it does not matter. Lee with the one-handed dunk over a Tar Heel defender. And Dayton ties it up just like that. Person with the ball. Easily their best player as he goes to the rack. Does not matter. Contest or not, Person is making that layup. 14 points for Tyrone Person. He's off to a really hot start with his takeover. Lee with the dunk last possession. Gives it back to Lawrence. Has a lane, but he passes it down to the pick and roll, but it gets stolen by UNC. Person with the layup and had a chance for an and one there. Does not go in. And North Carolina has a chance to make it a 2-possession game for, I think, the first time today. As Person gets his 16th point out of the whole. He has 16 points and UNC has 24. That is astonishing. Dayton trying to not let this game get out of reach. It's been pretty even so far, but this is the first time we've had a 2-possession lead for either team this entire time. Lawrence passed it. Very risky pass, but Clayton goes around that defender quite easily, and Clayton throws it down to make it a 1-possession lead once again for UNC.
Here's Person. He's got 16.
23 with the ball. Get back to their best player. It's Person. 16 points. Has an open layup to a teammate, but it gets stolen. Turnover by Person. And now easy mid-range for Dayton, but they decide not to take it. A little bit contested. Defender was there, but oh my God, what a snatch block. Number 30 for UNC absolutely dominated that layup attempt. And he's back on the offensive floor. 30 after the snatch block. Trying to make something happen. Person down to 30, but a 3-second violation for UNC ends their possession early. Dayton has a chance to tie it up. Oh, okay, I was speechless there for a second. But Flyers trying to go for a layup. It is blocked, or not blocked, it's fouled by UNC, and Dayton's going to tie it up with this layup, or with this free throw, and it goes in. 24-24 with 27 seconds left in this first half. I don't know if anybody expected Dayton to be in this game right now against this one-loss Tar Heel team. But anything can happen. It's almost March, as the layup from UNC does not go in. The rebound from 23, that one goes in. And with 10 seconds left, Dayton's going to have a chance to hit a little buzzer beater here. 5 seconds on this shot clock. It's going to be a turnover. Now UNC has a chance. 2-1, mid-range. It does not go in. UNC leads this game by only a small margin, 26-24 at halftime. Really even game so far. Yeah, but that guy in the middle looks like me for real. Kind of looks like me.
Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad.
Do we have to sit through all this?
This is what the home fan loves to see. This squad coming out and putting together strong. We'll see a couple individuals stand out.
Mason's second account.
And that.
And we are back for the start of the third quarter. UNC leading this game, but not by much. This fourth-seeded Dayton Flyers team has been able to stay into this game, or hang on at least, as they get the ball to start this second half of the game. I can't see any of the names now. What the hell, bro? I can't see any of the names. I think that's Joseph with the ball. Can't see any of the points either. Oh my God. Oh my, what a layup. Not going in though. It's going to be contested by UNC, as the three-pointer from UNC does not go in. A rebound, Dayton. Joseph bringing it up the court. Looked like he had a lane there to the right side, but opts not to take it. Opts to pass it to his big man, and that's going to be a slam from Clayton. 6 points for him, and Dayton ties it right back up to start off this second half. Oh my God, Person! Person just had the nastiest dunk ever. He's legit, dude. He's 86% from the field. Osborne, Joseph has not made a shot since that three-pointer he hit early in the second. As he passes it to Osborne, he misses his first shot, I believe. And UNC has a chance to make a two-possession game as Person gets absolutely fouled. Looked like maybe a flagrant there from Dayton. Just pushed him out of the way, but nope, just 2 shots for the Tar Heels, and they're both going to be in.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Dayton, gotta keep up here. Gonna pass it down to Lawrence. Lawrence with the layup attempt is going to be contested, and UNC has a chance to maybe break away from this game. and survive this upset in this conference tournament. Or that's Person with the ball again. The nastiest layup attempt, but it's contested well by the Flyers. And they're driving down the court. Osborne. Now Joseph with the ball. Now Lawrence has a chance to go for a layup here. It's very well contested, and it's not going to go in. It's a very good defensive game so far. As 15 with the dunk. Short little white boy goes in. And North Carolina takes a 6-point lead. This is the first time we've seen a lead over 4 points in this game as UNC gets the steal. This may be the turning point in this game. Person, three-pointer. It does not go in. UNC got a little bit greedy with the points there. The wide open three-pointer does not go in for the Tar Heels. And Dayton still hanging on by a thread. Lawrence for three. Not a very good shot selection there from Lawrence with the guy in his face. And Person, you know he's going to make that. No, never mind. I thought he was going to. Yeah, just missed shots all around from either team. And, oh my God, a turnover from UNC. What is this basketball we're seeing? The nastiest dunk from 15 earlier. I don't know, that was in the corner. 30, trying to back down this Dane defender. Looks like he's doing it quite well. And the dunk from UNC makes it an 8-point lead, 3 possessions for UNC. Dayton needs a bucket, and they need it now. Joseph has it at the point. Down to Osborne. Can he make something happen? No. Joseph goes for a layup. Tries to get in the paint, but he can't. Now Lawrence will do the same thing. And it's going to be bobbled by Joseph. Turned over. UNC gets absolutely destroyed on that foul. And the Tar Heels are probably going to take a 10-point lead. As the first shot goes in. And the second shot is again. 10-point lead for UNC. What a turnaround in this second half to break away from this feisty 4 seed that is the Flyers as the dunk goes in for Osborne, his first points of the game. Leads back down to 8. Dayton still definitely has a chance in this game. They're just going to need to get some stops on defense as looks like 15 has it. It's going to be a 3-second violation again for UNC. And Dayton is going to get the possession or get the ball back. Only down by 8. Still a chance here for the Flyers, for sure.
To the right side. The 3 is up.
Three-pointer by Osborne. I don't know who's their big man, but I don't know why he's taking the shot. I'm not gonna lie. This could be stolen though by Dayton. They have a chance to get back in it here with the shot made. Lawrence down to Clayton. Looks like he had a little bit of open layup there, but he passes it back out. Maybe it was a smart decision. Three-pointer from Lawrence. And we've seen Dayton take many of those shots today where they have a defender in the face of the defender's in their face, but they still take the three-pointer. Very questionable decisions as Person. That's one guy you do not want to leave open is, I forgot his first name, but last name's Person. He has like 20 points on the day. Easily the best player on this UNC squad. And he makes the lead go back up to 10. Timeout. I don't know. Timeout. Dayton down by 10. Really need to regroup. Maybe they need some points here, and they need them bad. All right, here we go. Dayton, first possession after this timeout that they took to regroup. As it's going to be stolen by UNC. I can see both names now. Chavez now gives it to King on the outside. Back to Chavez. Double covered. Oh, I thought it was going to be double covered, but that defender moved. Chavez bullies that defender, and UNC takes a 12-point lead. Dayton It's slipping out of their reach here. They need a bucket, and they need it fast. Thundin with the ball. I haven't seen him on the court all day. He's going to get it stolen from him. Stolen by King. Chavez with the ball. He has his takeover. But he's going to get fouled by Osborne. This Dayton squad looks completely different than they did in the first half. North Carolina is just running away with it. UNC just needs a couple more buckets to win this game, but it's going to be stolen by Kolomak. Haven't seen him in the game either. Must have put in their subs as Osborne misses what looks like a pretty easy layup, and UNC turns it over again. I mean, Dayton has had a lot of chances in this game. As an open three-pointer, they're out not to take it. They're out to get fouled and take 2 shots at the line. But that three-pointer was open on the right side of that court, if you didn't see. Sundin makes his first points of the day on free throws. Second one goes in. Dayton cuts the lead to 10. A couple more turnovers for the Flyers, and maybe they're going to have a chance to come back in this game and upset the #1 team in the country, but they can't leave him open as he brings down the hammer three-pointer for King, and North Carolina extends their lead to 13, the largest lead of the day, and they get, oh my God, what a block. Harris with a rejection on Sundin. It is not looking good for Dayton. They've lost all life. Osborne for 3. That doesn't go in either. I think Dayton has attempted like 10 threes and made only 1 as Chavez steps back. 2 seconds left on this play clock. He's giving it to King. He's going to step back for three-pointer. Buzzer beater does not go in, but North Carolina turned a 2-point lead into a 13-point lead at the end of the third quarter, and Dayton is going to need everything to come back into this game. It is still possible with only, I think there's only 6 minutes in a quarter. You could be wrong. Yeah, 6 minutes in the quarter. Dayton, they need stops on defense, and they need buckets fast. As Little trying to make something happen for the Tar Heels, trying to extend this lead, put this game out of reach. Person. Oh my God! Oh, alley-oop attempt does not go in as Kiba passes down to Kolomak, and the defense is not there, and that bucket may give you some momentum to get you back into it. Dayton full court pressing, which is not a bad idea, but the lane is just wide open. Pass it back out. Little down to King. Guy right on him. Screen set. Person thinking about shooting it. Pump fake to the lane. Double covered. Doesn't matter. He's going to take the shot anyway. Rebound by Mullen. Down to Person. That's going to be a two-pointer, and it doesn't matter. He didn't make it. Dayton with the ball back. Kolomak steps back. Down to Kiba. Osborne with the shot. Had a lot of room there to take a three, but opted not to. Thundin trying to get around this UNC defender, but he can't do it. Takes an awful shot. Heavily contested. And North Carolina has the ball right back. Has a wide open person in the paint, but he can't get it to him. Harris trying to get around these defenders, and he can. What a layup from Sundin. Extends the lead back to 13. And Dayton needs help here. Thinking about the three-pointer. Opts to go for the layup instead. Passes it back out. Lee, Kolomak. Back down to Lee, back down to Kiba. Lots of passes here from this Dayton squad. Only 2 seconds left on this play clock as King drives to the lane, gets fouled, shooting 2. But you're going to need more than 2 here. I mean, Dayton needs some stops on defense for sure. They need a lot to happen with only 4 minutes left. Full court pressing again for the Flyers. But UNC is able to get it in with ease. As UNC steps out of bounds. What a terrible mistake for the Tar Heels. The lead is still 11, but with a 3 here, I mean, Dayton makes that lead only 8. Osborne takes the 3, and he misses. Another missed 3. That's the story of this game. Dayton has only made 1 3 in the first quarter. and I think they've attempted like 14 of them. That's definitely the story for sure. As Person had a layup, but instead he says, "You know what? You could have it anyway," with a nasty dunk. Lee trying to make something happen. It's a 1v1 in the paint. Pass it back down. I don't know why Dayton doesn't have their starters in. As a three-pointer goes in, Osborne finally makes one, and I think that's their second made three-pointer of the day. But down 10 points with 3 minutes left, Dayton's going to need a miracle. Little drives up, almost gets the ball stolen from. That would have been huge for the Flyers. And 3-second violation for North Carolina. That's their third of the day. And now Dayton takes a timeout to regroup, puts the starters back in. And they're going to try and make a push here to maybe come back in this game. And that's exactly what's happening. I'm pretty sure. I think Lawrence just came back in. But player of the game, Tyron Person. Quite literally the greatest player ever. I think he has like 25 points so far out of 47, which is just nuts. But Lawrence with the ball. Can't waste too much time here as North Carolina fouls. I'm just going to reset the possession. Joseph with the ball has not scored a shot since the first quarter, but he gets it down to Osborne. He gets an easy layup, or a dunk, I mean. And North Carolina, they need a bucket here to prevent this comeback from even like possibly happening, as Little trying to make something happen down the lane, but he can't. He gets it back to his best player. Person has a lane. Layup is good. Person, 24 points, 8 for 13 shooting, has half his team points, and it's just about out of reach for Dayton at this point. Lawrence drives to the lane. I mean, I was going to say that 2 points is not going to be enough for you in this situation down 10, but the foul with the shot makes it 3 points unless he misses the free throw. Oh my gosh. Dayton just missed a free throw. Foul by Dayton, and 2 free throws here would really just put the writing on the wall. Two free throws are good. 2 minutes left in this game. Dayton needed that free throw to fall on that and one. But still a valiant effort from Dayton, despite being down 10, getting destroyed on that layup attempt. Still a valiant effort by Dayton to try and take down a team that has one loss across the entire season. Lawrence still thinks there's a comeback chance. With 1 minute 35 left, they're going to have to start fouling soon. First, they got to make a bucket. Henry gets stopped. And terrible layup attempt, doesn't go in. And I think UNC will just be able to run away with this one. As they turn it over, though, I mean, it's pretty much over at this point. Both teams are just fooling around as the dunk from Dayton goes in. 8-point lead now. I mean, it may not be over anymore. You know, never mind. What a dunk from May. Pretty much wraps this game up in a bow. Terrible pass, but somehow still caught by Dayton. Dunk. 3 dunks in a row for either team. 8-point lead again for UNC with under a minute left. Person, I think he has 26 now on the day. Trying to get this open layup, but he can't do it. He's holding the ball for as long as possible. 3 seconds. Gets it to Little for the three-pointer. It's off. Dayton has to score really quickly here. Preferably a three-pointer. But they're not taking through, but taking a layup. Doesn't go in. Heavily contested. And UNC will win this game, advance to the finals of the Eastern America Conference Tournament, as Dayton finally fouls, realizing what's happening. Person is going to put some icing on the cake. I think this is going to be 27 and 28 on the day for Person. But UNC will advance to the Eastern America Conference Finals against either UConn or Villanova. I'm pretty sure. 5 seconds left. Dayton just trying to make something out of nothing. Goes with the 3 ball, does not go in. And North Carolina turns a 2-point lead at halftime into a 10-point win. And the #1 team in the Eastern America Conference